So a master of wisdom was traveling through the countryside with his apprentice. When they came to a small disheveled shack on a meager piece of farmland. "See this poor family," said the master. "Go see if they will share their food with us." Oh, the apprentice said, "But we have plenty to eat." The master said, "Do as I say." So the obedient apprentice went to the home. The good farmer and his wife were surrounded with 7 children. They came to the door. It wasn't us. It wasn't my family. Their clothes were dirty. They were in tatters. The farmer, the guy said, the apprentice said, "Fair greetings. My master and I are sojourners and we want some food. I have come to see if you have any to share." The farmer said, "Oh, well, we have a little. We have a little, but what we have we will share." He walked away and then he returned with a small piece of cheese and a crust of bread. "I am sorry, but we don't have much." The apprentice did not want to take the food, of course, but he did as he had been instructed. "Thank you, your sacrifice is great." The guy said, "Life is difficult, but we get by. And in spite of our poverty, we do have one great blessing." "Oh, what blessing is that?" the apprentice asked. He said, "We have a little cow. We have a little cow. She provides us milk and cheese, which we eat and sell in the marketplace. It's not much she provides, but it's enough. It's enough. We have." The apprentice went back to his master with the meager rations and reported what he had learned about the farmer's plight. The master of wisdom said, "I am pleased to hear of their generosity, but I'm greatly sorrowed by their circumstance. Before we leave this place, I have one more thing for you to do." "Yes, sir. What might that be?" "Speak, master. Return to the shack and bring back their cow." "Sir, please." "What did you say?" "I said, return to the shack and bring back their cow." "Oh, sir, but I just told you." The apprentice did not know why, but he knew his master was merciful and wise, and so he did as he was told. When he returned with the cow, he said to his master, "I have done as you commanded. Now what is it that you want me to do with this cow?" "See the cliffs yonder? Take the cow to the highest crest and push it over." "What? Sir, I didn't hear right. Yes, take the cow to the yonder cliffs and push it over." The apprentice was stunned. "Do as I say," the master said. The apprentice sorrowfully obeyed. When he had completed his task, the master and the apprentice went on their way. Over the next few years, the apprentice grew in wisdom and mercy, but every time he thought about that poor little farmer and his family, he felt a pang of guilt. One day, he decided that he would go by that way and apologize to the farmer and his family for what he had done. But when he arrived at the property, the farm was gone, the small shack was gone. Instead, there was this large fenced villa, estate, huge estate. Oh! Imagine his thoughts. "Oh no," he cried, "the poor family who was here must have been driven away by my evil deed." Determined to learn what became of the family, he went to the villa and pounded on the door. A servant answered the door. "I would like to speak to the master of this house, please," he asked. "As you wish," said the servant. A moment later, here comes a well-dressed gentleman, smiling, greeted the apprentice and said, "How may I serve you?" "Wealthy man." "Pardon me, sir, but could you tell me what has become of the family who once lived on this land? What has become of them?" The man said, "Excuse me, but I don't know what you speak of. My family has lived on this land for 3 generations. And the apprentice said, he's totally shocked. But to go, I walked through this valley. I met a farmer and his 7 children. They were very poor, very poor. And they lived in a small shack. Oh, the man starts smiling, laughing even. That was my family. But my children have all grown and they all have their estates. The apprentice was shocked, astonished. But you're no longer poor. What happened? God works in mysterious ways, he said, smiling. You see, we had a little cow that provided us with the slimmest of necessities, enough to survive, but little more. We suffered, but expected no more from life. Then one day, our one little cow we depended on wandered away and fell off a cliff and died. You see, they didn't know somebody came for the cow, right? We knew we'd be ruined without her. And so we did everything we could to survive. Only then did we discover that we had greater power and abilities than we possibly imagined and never could have found out as long as we relied on that one little cow. What a blessing from heaven that we lost that little cow.